So today, on today's farm adventure, we're going to be setting a post for this new gate we bought for the driveway.
Alright, what I'm doing is tamping this concrete down around this post with a corner post or something like that, which is going to have some stress on it. You want to be able to, you want to make sure your concrete dry and just put a little bit of water in there so it sets up stronger. If it's too wet, then it takes a lot longer for it to set up, and it's not as strong. So you want to make it a little bit stiffer than you normally would. So I gotta make sure that this post is plumb, not level, but plumb. So it needs to go over just this way, just a touch.
Pretty smoky.
Okay. So let's flip it over.
Now pat it down.
Okay. Don't hit the pole so much.
Why do you have to tamp it?
Well, you have to tamp it in because it packs the concrete down around. It makes it tight. That way the post doesn't wiggle and it stays where we want. Let's check our plumbness here. Okay, that's good there.
That's good there.
Good there now. Tamp some on the backside where you're at. Up. Let me see. You hold it. Hey, you're doing fine. Yeah, drop it right there. Just sit down. There you go. There you go. It moved.
Oh, listen.
Sit down right there. Take your bar, but don't hit yourself in the face.
I should do the other side.
Doesn't matter. Use that side. Hit it like you mean it. There you go. Now, pick up one end of that. Go. Now get it all here.
could drink this water, but I'm not going to. Now we need some water.
Mm-hmm. No more. No more. Okay. That way you pack it in, that's solid now. What I'm doing here is I'm taking one of the sacks from the other concrete I just put in and stuffed it down in here to kind of make a little stopper for this. Otherwise, if you left this wide open, rain and stuff over time would fall down in here and build up and rust out your pipe prematurely. And you don't want that. I don't want to have to dig this post back up and do this again in 10 years. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this concrete I mixed up half a bag or so, filling this up, kind of like a little plug. Oops. You gotta kind of pack it down in here, get all the air bubbles out. It's a hot day, hot Father's Day in Oklahoma. That breeze sure helps. If you think about it real hard, pretend, use your whole brain power, you can pretend you're on the beach in Florida, like wherever you just came from. For yesterday. There's a little bit of a rude awakening coming back to Oklahoma and Florida. Highs there in the 80s, low 90s. And here apparently Satan has opened his back door here and it's made it hot. But luckily we've had a little bit of shade here in this spot. This post is a post that we had out in the pasture that was for another project years ago. It just never got used, and you know, we're trying to do the green thing here and get it all, recycled and all that good stuff. Pipe also came from, I think, my grandparents' farm. We try to use a lot of that stuff. For one, use it up. There's no need to go buy more pipe if we have it already. It's another, two, is it's nice to use something that's in your family that Grandpa bought years ago to use for something. And now we're using it. He never got around to using it, and he's passed away. And this is kind of bringing a little bit of him to our house. So I'm gonna finish this off here. Use up the, actually, the thing about a lot of this stuff we do, we could pay somebody to do this work, but I prefer just to keep my money in my pocket, and I can do a lot of things myself. There's some things I can do, like heat and air is not my thing, some electrical things is not my thing, plumbing, but I can do paint, I can do general labor like this kind of stuff, I can build fence, and things, you can really save yourself a lot of money by doing stuff yourself. Paying contractors gets expensive real quick, and a lot of times they won't do as good of a job as you want them to. I'm not saying they're all like that, but there's a lot of them that are like that. So, but I like to do stuff myself and I just enjoy, you know, doing the work myself and get my boys involved. I try to involve them wherever I can. Now they're learning. They haven't really learned to work, how to work yet, but that just comes with time. Now, that's okay. I know some of you are going to say this concrete's too dry here, but it's good enough. But it's important to get your kids involved in your stuff. A lot of kids don't know how to do stuff because, hey, their dads weren't involved or their dads weren't there, or you know, the dads didn't do that kind of stuff. And it's important for these kids in the future because who knows what the future is like. Things are changing. You know, we'll have some other videos on gardening and, you know, animal raising and different things, but it's important for your kids to know so they can feed their families in the future, because we don't know what the future holds for food and, you know, just our general way of life that we're used to. You know, food's becoming scarcer to find, and but yeah, it's just important to know these kind of things.
We're working here. I can see my grandparents' farm.
It's Wayne coming home for his fishing adventure. Did you catch anything?
I know, I fed the chicken something. Oh, look how small this egg is.
That is a very small egg. That's very strange.